Hello there, I'm a little bit early today because this is going to be a very brief live. So I've got to go and help some people at the minute. So I'm just jumping on really to give you an update. I know some of you are concerned because you've heard of the terrible earthquake and it did hit Cyprus well. I notice a lot of news channels don't mention a lot of the countries that it has affected. So this is really going to be one to first of all let you know that personally we're okay, and to give you actual facts, because I know a lot of channels are just coming up with what they've heard. Well, this is factual. So basically, anyone who doesn't know, we felt an earthquake really badly here, probably one of the longest earthquakes we've had, as in the time of the actual earthquake itself. It was about 3:30 a.m. this morning. We were both obviously in bed. I was awake because we've got a bit of a Coptic storm at the moment and the wind was howling. It's a little bit like a hurricane we get. That's what a Coptic is, and I've done videos on them if you want to know. We get most of the wind and rain at night. Hey there, I'm just saying about the earthquake we've just had. A lot of news companies aren't mentioning Cyprus affected by it. So it was 3:30 in the morning. As I say, I was awake because we had these storms going on, and Mike woke up. He's not been very well lately, and we were just laying there in bed listening to the wind, and we've got a metal bed, so it's a heavy bed, and the bed suddenly got shunted along the floor quite some way. I think it would have gone further, apart from the fact our bedroom isn't very long where the bed is, so it got well shunted. And Mike doesn't often feel the earthquakes here, and he's like, my goodness, was that an earthquake? I'm like, yes, that was an earthquake. And it just kept going for ages and ages. Yeah, it's affected a lot of countries. And this is what I want to do, because a lot of news companies are just talking about Turkey, and it's actually been far worse in Syria. So I want to go on to how far widespread and explain a little bit about the earthquake. So yeah, we were in bed and got really shunted, and the floor, we got a tiled floor on a concrete, like the house is on a concrete base, if you like, and we just felt everything moving for ages and ages. Must have been a good 10 minutes. So that's how bad it is. And I have linked a video below this if you want to have more information about earthquakes and how the last one particularly affected our property. So I won't go into that side of things. So just to let you know, the thing about this earthquake particularly is because it was one of the longest lasting ones ever. And I'm not talking about Cyprus, I'm talking about worldwide. And before the scaremongers get going, there are historical events that I've covered in the video below of how earthquakes have often been as they were this morning. There has been much record of them being as long, but this is one of the longest. And someone was actually saying about, oh, you never have more than one at a time. Yes, you do. And we've actually been in the middle of some of those. So the phenomenon about this one, but it's not if you understand what this earthquake was, what caused it. It's the furthest spreading one. So get your atlases out or get your Google Maps up, find Cyprus, and we are near, if you like, Syria, Egypt, that kind of direction. We are counted as Europe, but we're not in mainland Europe or anywhere near there. So it came from a fault line to the south of Turkey, under the sea. So that's where it's actually come from. And most earthquakes actually come from the sea. And then depending on which way it runs along the thread of the fault lines, that will tell you what countries will be affected. So normally they could be just up and down fault lines, like a hairline, but sometimes they can have threads going outwards from there. Hi, Gaming Ham. Yes. Yes, I'll go into it. As I say, the news are just so focused on Turkey, and the reason there's more devastation there, actually there's not, it's equal to Syria, but the reason there's more is because their building is like let's say, not the best. They pile just sort of bricks up and don't put cement in, and so on and so forth. So that's why there's problems there. So yes, look where Cyprus is, and the fault went through the sea from the south of Turkey, and then it travelled along. That's why Syria is so badly damaged, and Syria's on our left. So we're right by Syria, hence why we got affected so bad. And the smaller your island is, if you're on an island, the smaller you are, the worse the vibrations will hit. So that's why it actually hit all of Cyprus. Now, normally when we get a hit from an earthquake from under the sea, we normally get only parts of Cyprus hit, because there's a fault line, which I explain in the video below this. I won't go too much into it, but there's a village near us called Pasuri, and that's actually a fault line under the ground, under the sea. So when we get the earthquake from the sea, it normally goes through there a lot of the time. Well, this time, because of where it came, and as I say, it had the hairline fault from the main fault line, it went to Syria, which is where most of the damage is. It went to Cyprus. Egypt had very strong percussions of it as well. We had a tsunami in Famagusta, which is part of Cyprus. We are on Sea Watch now, and because where we're located, that's why I can't be on here too long. Where we're located, we've got to watch the sea from where we are and report anything here, because we're near this Pasuri area as well. But as I say, it's the first time every single part of Cyprus got hit. And also I'm on standby at the moment because we're off grid. We help anyone who, obviously we're on solar and off grid, we're helping anyone who needs power or whatever else going on. Oh, right, cool. Or not cool. So we're actually a centre point. We're doing Sea Watch for them, and also if anyone needs help, they know we're off grid and can help anybody. By the way, if you don't know, it's 5:30 at night now. We've got rain and everything, so people without power and that having problems. It also, now, as I said, where we are, we're nowhere near mainland Europe. We're nowhere near Greece. We're quite a long way. So travel over to Greece, keep going to mainland Europe, and then you hit Italy. Italy actually had a tsunami. Now, I haven't seen any news reports on that either, and that was quite devastating. So I don't know why news people can't get the basic facts. Anyway, so that's really what's going on. Turkey and Syria had 7.8 magnitude. Turkey they reported a second earthquake there. It wasn't as big. It was 7.5, which is manageable, but Syria has had more. Hundreds have been killed. Syria, obviously, they've got so many refugees and whatever right now. They've had more deaths, and I think they said so many thousands of seriously injured people in Syria. What else? Oh, here we've had an underwater landslide, so the island's unstable at certain points as well. So that's our concern, hence why we've got Sea Watch at the moment. They're saying there is a very strong possibility of a tsunami here. Obviously, the direction it went from there, how it got all the way to Italy with the tsunami, as you know, it's the aftershocks that are more damaging, not the actual earthquakes. And I've actually got a quote here from the earthquake scientist. Where was the bit I wanted to say that he was saying? Basically, if you feel the floor move, that is not an earthquake. That is the pre-shock. Thanks, Blue. A lot of people don't really fully understand earthquakes. So just to let you know that. And there's some little bits I'm going to read here. As I say, check out my video below. There's far more information on earthquakes. Here we have had in the past many proper big tsunamis, and they've completely washed out. If anyone knows Paphos, that was non-existent many years ago because it got hit by a tsunami. This says, this is about Cyprus. It was our ancestors hundreds of years ago who felt the full brunt of Cyprus's catastrophic earthquakes, according to historians and scientists. Historical references and recent archaeological findings reveal that Cyprus was struck in the past by the strongest of earthquakes, which on several occasions destroyed its towns completely and all dwellings in Samalis, Kition, Amathus, Kurion, Paphos and Nicosia. So that's all island wide, basically, all during different periods. The same data indicates that 26 destructive earthquakes and volatile intensities occurred between as far back as 26 BC and 1900 AD. Paphos was completely levelled in 15 BC, whilst in 76 BC, Salamis, Kition and Paphos again were totally destroyed, the latter being the strongest to have ever hit on the island. Most of the quakes in the greater area around Cyprus are undersea and could create tsunamis, and there exist historical accounts and convincing geological signs that the Cypriot coast have been struck by such waves at many a time in the past. And then one written historical evidence was talking about a tsunami that struck in 1222 AD. The sea rose from the quake and dashed to the shore, huge volumes of seawater as large as the mountains. They flooded the coast, demolished buildings and filled all villages with fish. Paphos, they say, suffered the most. The harbour dried and the city was flooded by the sea. The city and the castle were totally destroyed and the residents disappeared. Let's just have a look at the chit chat and then I'll go through some more evidence with you. I'm just annoyed there's some channels that use news items when they don't know facts or info and they use it for views, basically. Hope everything's okay. As I say, we're helping people here at the moment. That's why I can't be on too long. I just didn't want people worrying, so I put a community post up as soon as I was free to at least let people know I was okay. Last time I had an earthquake, my part of the UK, I sat on the loo. I've been to Cyprus before. Nice to see you guys as well, by the way. Thank you for coming. I'm going to monitor web stands, amateur radio bands. Oh, cool. Excellent. Paphos I've been to. It's huge, Paphos. It's huge. Yeah. Just a point of fact that I've been asked to say is obviously don't go back inside damaged buildings after the quake, because a lot of people think, oh, it's happened, it's over. Most earthquakes were, apart from aftershocks, will actually have a secondary earthquake. You may not feel it if you have small earthquakes, but there's normally always two. Aftershocks begin in as little as 30 seconds and can be as strong or stronger than initial quakes. And that's why I was saying basically that it's not the earthquakes that actually cause the damage, it's the aftershocks that are the cause. I'll let you know what I hear, keep you updated. Thanks. But as I say, I'm just a bit annoyed that it's all focused on Turkey. And if any of you know the political status of what Turkey's doing to Cyprus, let me just say that Cyprus has already sent hundreds of people over to Turkey to help. So just putting that out there. Another bit about earthquakes in Cyprus. A 1988 earthquake study for Cyprus reported there is a possibility of potential damaging earthquakes striking the island approximately every 12 years as a bad earthquake, not normal one. We get them maybe every year, we get at least a small one, and a destructive one every 25 years. So that's quite interesting too. This was quite funny in a way because I was interested in living in the Caribbean And one of the reasons was I didn't want to go where there was such destruction as hurricanes and those kind of things. We have mini ones here, which are like the Coptics. But yeah, I've been through quite a few earthquakes here. I wouldn't say this was our worst one, but it's worse in respect of it lasted the longest time. And as I say, it was complete island wide. So the island's down in a lot of areas, basically. So, but we've still got internet. I think that's something they actually try and fix first, to be honest, because that is people's connection with the world and to let everyone know they're okay. So as I say, because we're off grid, I'm here to everyone who knows they go to off grid areas, and if they need help, if they can get there, and we're open our arms to anyone who needs help. So that was really all I wanted to come on for, to say, to put facts straight, let everyone know it's, as I say, Syria is pretty well devastated. They don't have the infrastructure to put things right. Cyprus has obviously sent big crews over there right now as well. They're just literally a jump to the left of our island. So they're already sending people there. And then people like me are the stay-at-home people who try and help people who need help here as well. But yeah, I think they're going to be putting like the, not searchlights, what do you call those great big lights over the sea in as many areas as possible. And then people like me who live high up but can see the sea clearly have been keeping sea watch today, because as I say, it's not the initial earthquakes that are a problem. It's the problem here that we've got an underwater landslide, and that is still currently moving. Hey there, just want to jump on, make sure okay. Yep. You need to run this back and watch it again. So one coming on now, do play this back and you'll know what's going on here and what's happened here. And as I say, the landslide, it's all underground, under earth, under sea situation. So on the surface, it's okay. Yeah, we just got to kind of keep watch, keep looking out for people, and pity be those who buy cheap homes on fault lines. They're cheap for a reason, let's just say that, and then they complain when their houses move. Yeah. And then they say, oh, why couldn't we get title deeds for them? Yeah, there you go. So yeah, thanks for dropping in and sort of checking up on me. As I say, I did drop a community post, but I know not everyone can get on that or sees that. I'm not very up on doing shorts. I'm only doing shorts on things I've already filmed and doing it straight off the videos at the moment. But yeah, if you can spread the word that it's not just Turkey, as I say, Syria's more devastating, just for the fact of they have no infrastructure to put things right again. So if you're sending money for any relief program, could you please send it to Syria? I would really appreciate that, because as I say, they've had enough problems of their own. That's where your money needs to go, and obviously share that information. But yeah, we're fine here. As I say, Egypt's been hit like us. I haven't got any contacts actually in Egypt, but I know they got hit like we did. But as I say, as a whole island, because we've had the underwater landslide here and we're a very small island, yeah, we just got to fingers crossed and see what happens. If you weren't on at the beginning, I was saying how we were in our bed and the bed shot across the room and only stopped because the wall was there. Oh dear. I didn't mean rude to you, just excited to reach my fam on Cyprus. Oh, you're sweet. That's fine, we're all saying hello. So yeah, it's great to see you all in. So we've got Backlash Fisherman. Do go and check out these channels if you don't know them. The Gaming Ham, Blue Self Reliance, and G Qualt Traditions. Miss Ellen Pankey. Oh, Miss Ellen Pankey. You need to see my community post. You're the recipient of my free seeds. If you want them, if you want free seeds, you need to email me. My email's not actually under this video, but it's under nearly all my lives, or on the community post where it says that I'm giving you the seeds this month. I need your email, and just let me know if you want vegetables, trees. I've only got one type of flower at the moment, so if you want that, but if you want trees as well as vegetables, then I can send you those. So I need your address sent to my email. I need some seeds. Yes, I need your email. Hey, Twinbrook Acres. I got a message to you from Mike. He says, thank you very much. He was very thrilled with your message. You really made his day. Glad to see you okay after your earthquake. Yes, as I say, we're on Sea Watch here, and I won't be on here too long because I'm helping people that aren't off grid. It's funny, I watched, maybe I was first on YouTube, and there was lots of preppers and homesteaders and those sort of channels I watched, and they were all saying, come the day, whatever people think that's about, everyone to their own beliefs, but they all said the people that aren't prepared will run to the off-gridders. And yep, I don't mind that. I like helping people, but yep, all head for the hills to the homesteaders. We have power. Yes, he is. I said to him, do you feel older? Because he's already a pensioner. He said, well, once you get to pensioner, Dawn, you just keep saying, oh, I'm still a pensioner. Like your age doesn't go up. But you just say, oh, I'm a pensioner still. And yes, he's a lot older than Dawn. So, yeah, as I say, he's not very well at the moment. He's feeling better now, but he's gone to bed now. I'm doing all the watch. He's gone to bed and he's recovering. So he just stayed home, and he did actually cook a roast dinner because he likes that. Hey there, Tom Girl City Squad 78. How you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, I've got my gloves on because I'm doing Sea Watch. I've got my jacket on. So as soon as I finish here, I've got to go out and watch for tsunamis all night. Nice. I got my video up today. I got that done. Didn't do much else. I answered a few comments. I did answer a few comments. And I thought, right, let's get my live done so you can all see how I am. I think there was a bit of lightning there. But yeah, we're okay. Just really letting you know that. And as I say, just letting you know what was happening here. So you can all know, as I say, check out the video below, which was from a previous earthquake here and what damage it caused to the house. Don't know how long ago that video was. Can't say for sure. Is there dates on the video? I think there is. It tells you how long ago the video is. I'm not sure. But just to say, if you do watch that, all the damage caused by that earthquake still aren't fixed. Still aren't fixed. And if you watch the video, you'll see why they're not fixed, as in it's major jobs. Major. It's not one little job. It's a major job. So yeah, still not fixed. So do look at that. There is that as well. Yeah, my video today, my live, was actually going to be, I promised last live that I was going to spend this live riding my exercise bike. Obviously, I can't stay on too long. So, but maybe next live, which will be on my next live, Wednesday. On Wednesday, I will probably do that live riding my exercise bike. So do tune in for that. I'm just not sure how I'm going to be able to read your comments. I'm going to sit here and do it. I've got one of those magnifying screen things for that you put your phone or your tablet behind. I wonder if I could set that up by the comments, if I could see it like that. I might do that. I think I might just do that. That would be so yeah, to tune in. See how long I last on that. And then what I'll do is catch you up on bits and pieces and news and stuff. I have made a video. No, I haven't made it. I'm going to be making it. But I've got some pictures and screenshots. That's why I say I made it. I haven't edited it, but I've got screenshots. If you ever get, it's not an actual strike, but it's like a warning-y strike about using music. I'm making a video up about how to quickly and easily, like one click, basically, just not dispute it because you're in the right. If you know your music isn't copyrighted, if you've used it from somewhere, it says your music's free to use or whatever. If you know you're right, one, how to check it's not the people claiming the rights. They normally want to share the income, and they hope that you haven't remembered to save who your music's by. So even if you haven't saved it, I show you a quick and easy way to check that the person claiming the use of the music is a scammer, and how to quickly and easily sort it out with one click, basically. And YouTube then just says, oh, we're looking into it. So I've got to edit that, or maybe I'll edit that tomorrow. Yes, I'll edit that one tomorrow. So it probably won't go up Wednesday because I normally have another one. It might go up Wednesday or Friday. So just that. And by the way, I do say that when you use the YouTube music, you know, their music, that isn't necessarily copyright. Some of that, I've actually had issues initially with that. So there's that, basically. So yeah, I'll just give another shout out for all the channels that are on. As I say, I can't be here too long. I've got to go out in the wind. I'm all dressed ready to go, gloves and jacket. So Backlash Fisherman, thanks for being here. The Gaming Ham, Blue Self-Reliance, G-Quat Traditions, Miss Ellen Pankey, Twinbrook Acres, Tom Girl City Squad 78. I thank you all for being here. Do check out at least one of those other channels if you don't know them. As I always say, my lives are only open to my subscribers, my community, to watch live and comment. So, you know, these are all really good channels to check out. That's another reason I do it. One, because I can't keep my eye on it. But do check them out so you know if they're on here in the live chat, they are really genuine community people. And I think you guys are awesome. So do check out at least one other one. If you want to now, guys, if you're on, type a little bit about your channel now in the chat. I haven't done that for a while, actually. Just say what your channel's about, because I often say channel name might not explain what the channel's about. So if you want to use here, it's your space, you're my community. Put a little bit in about what your channel's about, and then people know whether, oh, that's a channel I'd quite like to check out. Or put what your latest video is or what you're doing at the moment. Put that in. Let's see. Something quite spring cleaning, and Bam has wood chipper going, but I'm keeping a close eye on chat. You're just annoying me, telling me you've got your wood chipper again, Blue. Again, I would love a wood chipper. Just subbed. Oh, that's lovely. My channel. Excellent. So yeah, put something about your channels. Yeah, Backlash Fishman, you've got a big clue there. Gaming Ham, big clue there. Blue Self-Reliance, big clue there. Twinbrook Acres. Miss Ellen Pankey does lots of growing and crafts. That's what the GQuat is. I always forget all the what that stands for. I know there's quilting, but what that is, because I always forget what that is. Hold on, I might still have your original when you wrote all the words out originally. Now I know you shortened it. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Garden, quilt, and art traditions. There you go. See, I have things of you people. Twinbrook Acres, another lovely channel. One of my favourite channels, as you well know, Rick. Let's see. Let's go down the bottom. Oh, Blue's busy. Blue. So there's Auntie Ellen's channel. She's not my real auntie. I have to keep saying that. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. You put it. Blue's doing Tom Girl City Squad. Thanks, Blue. Sounds like life. Hello there. Nice to see you there. Earthquake. Are you good up there in the mountains? Yeah, you'll have to run it all back. We're okay. We had a tsunami, a small one, and I'm on Sea Watch. So I keep saying I can't be on here too long. If you suddenly hear Cyprus had a big tsunami, you'll know I was probably still on the live when I should be watching. Twinbrook Acres link, thank you. Twinbrook Acres does tractor works, tractor repairs, homesteading, and a variety of odds and ends, motorcycles, airfly, and local sites. And says thanks to Blue for putting the link up. And there's a link for the gaming ham. You notice, guys, Blue is always doing links for me, but she's always doing 50 million other things at the same time. She's a wonderful moderator. I do thank you, Blue, for that. I know you're so busy. Oh, and Blue's got she's got lives all the time, but she's got a new regular weekly lives on Thursday, which is 5 p.m. my time, which was whatever your time was an hour ago. That's clever, isn't it? So whatever your time was an hour ago, that's what time Blue does her Thursday lives. She does every second Thursday, because the alternate Thursday she's on, I don't know if you want to put that up, Blue, Ginger's channel, if you want to put up her link, because that is where it will be this coming Thursday. But then next Thursday it will be back on Blue's channel. Probably won't be able to make this Thursday, Blue, but I'll be sure to be there the next time. And also, if you do crafts or photography's a craft, she was saying, anything you feel links into crafts, you can actually send the picture to Blue and she will show that on her live. There we go. Every second week it's on. Not for nothing. Not for nothing. That's it. So that's where it will be this Thursday. Oh, thank you for thanking Blue, everybody. I always thank moderators when I'm on channels where I'm not a moderator and they put my link up. It's always nice to thank them because, as I say, Blue's normally doing several things while she watches my videos. Oh, look, 2 seconds. There we go. Look, 2 seconds. Oh, dear. Yeah, so do check out Blue's channel as well, because she has a lot going on. Lots going on to tell Blue. So, yeah, it's great to see you all here. I really do appreciate you being here. Let's just jot down one here. A bit of paper. Pen. Just want to jot down because I'm pretty sure a couple of you I haven't checked on for a while, so I'm just going to write you all down. Backlash Fisherman, don't think I've been on yours for a little while. I want to do something special soon. I just want to write down people visiting. And what I've been doing every now and then on my lives, I actually go on, say, one of my videos, click on and do a shout out during a live of someone who's just commented on one of my videos. So I mustn't forget you guys that are on my live when I do that. Maybe I'll give you a shout out on Wednesday. Let's do that. Yes, let's do you all a shout out on Wednesday live. So I've got to make sure I don't miss any of you out. Twinbrook Acres has been getting a lot of shout outs lately on my lives, because every time I say, right, I'm just going to go on a video now and give a shout out to someone who commented first on my latest video, for example. Keep getting Twinbrook Acres. I think, have I done you all? Yes, I'll try and remember to give you a shout out on Wednesday, because then I can, while I'm on my exercise bike, I can, instead of looking up a video and giving a shout out to someone, I can sit there and read you out. Just read you out from there. Oh, sounds like life. I haven't done you. Sounds like life. Give you a shout out on Wednesday on my bike. And if you've come in recently, you'll be like, what? I'm going to be on my exercise bike on Wednesday doing my live, which I was going to do today. Oh, yes, Blue, drop your link. I don't have to tell you anymore, surely, Blue. Surely. Okay, so let's do a quick one. Let's go on to my video I posted today and shout out anyone who commented so far. I know with time differences, some people won't have been there yet. Oh, apparently I'm live. I'm live. Oh, and Blue, it says I've been notified. Blue's got a video coming up for the 7th. That's tomorrow. Blue's got a video coming up tomorrow called It's February Already, Like We Still Have Christmas Something. I can't click on the rest of that. There. Let's see. So let's go to my last video that I've posted. Oh, look, there's me live now. That's freaky. That's freaky. There's me now. So video. I posted growing cucumbers. All you need to know in one video. So go to the comments of that. Oh, only one thumbs up, but lots watched. Come on, guys, don't get those thumbs up. Oh, I don't see a comment. Oh, the comments are frozen. Let's go back one. Wait, let's go back one. Let's do the one before, because sometimes my computer's not in real time. Keep getting that. Okay, so we're going on to the video how to get rid of cooch weed grass. So first shout out goes to, let's copy there. It's not going, let me copy. So the first shout out goes to Off Grid Whiskey and Sunshine commented. We got a comment from the NDT show. We got a comment from Crubby the Beagle. And a comment from Della Smalley from Texas, who used to live in California. So shout out to those guys. What should we do? Let's do another video. Oh, there's me live again. That's quite spooky, seeing myself live. Let's go to one prior to that and shout out all those people. So we got, this was the video, more of our salvaged off-grid Cyprus creations, repurposed, recycled, reused, pallets and more. So we got a comment from Digging for Health from Andrea. We got a comment from Someplace or Another. We got a comment from Karen Adrian's Container Gardening. And another comment from the NDT show. So there's some shout outs there. So we got some nice little shout outs. So every now and then in my lives, randomly, I do like to do shout outs, but I keep changing how I do them. I used to do the lucky dip where I dip my hand in some letters of the alphabet, pull one out, and then I've got a list of my active community members in a book, and whatever letter corresponded to a channel name that's dropping comments or in lives, I would choose one of those people with that letter of the alphabet and shout those out. So always getting shout outs on my channel. Yeah, I think that's it really. I don't like to go when there's folks watching, but I feel a little bit obliged. But that being said, I can't sit up all night to watch the sea. So I'm in a bit of a dilemma now. What does one do? What would you do? I mean, if a tsunami comes, there's not a lot you can do, really. They have evacuated some areas, obviously the coast areas. I think I'm better off helping people that need power, basically. But anyway, so that was really let you know what's been happening here. As I say, if you want to give money for help or relief, please do donations to Syria, because the media hasn't been covering their situation. And as I say, they don't have the resources or the relief to get help. So Cyprus has sent help to Turkey and Syria. And indeed, if we hear more about Egypt, I think I don't know how bad they've been hit, but it's something we choose to live with, living here. And we just help each other where we can. I was kidnapped by the neighbour. Okay, so I'm going to go off and see if I can help anybody else. And as I say, just really wanted to pop on, let you know facts rather than gossip on YouTube and the like, and set the story straight from reporters who just get half a story. Great. please don't talk broadcakers. So we're going to leave it there, guys. As I say, I want to check on anybody else that might need help that doesn't know we're available to help them. And I will see you on the next one. Thanks for being there, guys. Really appreciated. I'll try and remember to shout you out on Wednesday. If I put that up there, I might remember better. Somehow put it there. So until next time, as always, Meraki.